Hi, this is Feehan. We're doing part 2 of our Shadow Trooper build, and today I'm going to do some more of my cuts for the cover strips and some other minor cuts for some of the other pieces, just to get them trimmed down a little bit. What I may do is, for this video, I may do what I did in the end of the last video and do just a speed up version of all the cuts that I'm making, so that you can kind of see the process in a very short amount of time as I'm going through it. I'm just getting together my safety goggles, my safety gloves, as I go through and cut the rest of the strips, which should take quite some time, probably about an hour. And then I'm going to get on to doing some other trimming and some other processes, but I wanted to have this kind of as some bonus material to show some of the other stuff that we'll be doing. Now, last time we had done the strips that were the 15-inch. What I'm going to do is go through the pieces here, find some of the smaller pieces that are in good shape, and use those as my 15mm strips. And I'm going to save some of the bigger strips like this one and this one for the 25mm strips to give me some room on each side. So let's see what we have left of some of these strips, and we can go from there. And this was the piece that we had cut. This was some of the leftover. As I said, you should always try to use these safety gloves. They're really useful to make sure that you have enough protection so that you don't accidentally cut yourself as you're doing this process. Now I'm going to continue on with the 15mm. I'm going to figure out which side is best, and on this one I think it's this top side. And as you can see, this one has some burrs and stuff on it, so I'm going to be much more careful with this one and trying to get it to a point where I can cut it down and get a nice clean edge. So I'm going to start with is I'm going to take my 18-inch ruler, and to make it easier for myself, I'm going to get my cutting tool and just cut off that extra piece right off the bat to make it easier. I'm going to try to cut the first cut, and I'm just going to try to make it as straight as possible here, leaving enough room that I could snap it off.